I get messages from you guys literally every week asking me to review your Fiverr gigs, tell you what's wrong with them, and explain to you why you're not getting sales. And unfortunately, because I don't have the time to sit down with each and every one of you, I decided we'd do this instead. So I threw it out to you guys and said, hey, if you want your gig critiquing on the channel, then go ahead and sign up. And if you do still want this, you can go through the link in the description and sign up as well, because I think I'm going to create this into like a regular thing. So I'm going to be cruel to be kind, so don't take this personally. This is purely me having a look at your gig and telling you exactly what I believe is wrong with it in my own opinion and what you should be doing to fix it. So let's just jump straight into it. Now, the first guy we have is Amin Rafiq, and I hope I'm saying your name right here. He's a digital marketing expert, apparently. His profile is, hi, I'm Amin Rafiq, a professional WordPress developer with years of experience in website design. If you say that you have years of experience, that's exactly what I want to see in a moment, okay? I'm redesigning websites for optimal performance. I specialize in custom WordPress development, theme customization, WooCommerce integration, and speed optimization. Okay, cool. So down here, let's have a little look at his gigs. We've got 4 gigs in total at the moment. Obviously, the one that's actually getting orders is the one that the thumbnail is drastically different from all the others. You've tried to uniform your thumbnails. However, for me, all of these thumbnails look way too similar. And I think that's an issue. So this one right here, this is cool. The only thing I don't like about this, obviously this is not you and this is just a stock image that you're using. It looks good, but you're a freelancer. And because clients are going to be working with you, they want to see who you are. They don't want to see a stock image, okay? So I would switch this out for you. And of course, you need to figure out your branding colors. So if your branding colors are more towards over here, then that's great. But then we need to kind of change this up a little bit. However, the first thing I do notice is there are a few typos here. Yeah. So I will speed your WordPress website. I will speed up your WordPress website. Creating a landing page website WordPress. I understand you're not a native speaker. That's completely fine. But generally, the way you've worded these sentences, they're not grammatically correct. And nowadays, there's no excuse for not having grammatically correct structured sentences, okay? There's Grammarly. You can throw this in ChatGPT to give you the exact correct sentence that you should be using. There's no excuse for this. Design unique website design on Figma. Okay, so basically he does WordPress speed optimization, landing pages, Figma design, but the main one that he's getting is the agency website. So let's first take a look at this gig right here. So we jump on. So first thing we see obviously is a thumbnail. Then he's got the second thumbnail as well. Now, the good thing about this, actually this doesn't seem to be like the thumbnail. This is a customer review. So one big thing about having 2 thumbnails, and this is something that you should always do. So generally, if you have a video here, which I always recommend to have a video because it's 1 minute and 15 seconds of literally prime real estate where you can sell yourself even more to the client. If you don't have a video, you're missing out. It's something that you don't have that other sellers will have. So what you can do once you have a video, you can have your thumbnail. You can add your thumbnail to the end of that video, literally half a second. Once you upload it and Fiverr approve it, you can go in to edit your gig and then you can freeze the frame anywhere on that video, which will then become your thumbnail. So obviously you can do it for your thumbnail, which is at the end, like half a second. Then that'll freeze in your thumbnail. So this will always be your thumbnail. And then the next one, you also want to be your thumbnail as well. And the reason for this is because anybody who's using a mobile, like mobile Fiverr, you will find that actually you don't see the video. You actually see the second picture. Whatever that second picture is, that is the one that you see. They don't show the video when you're scrolling through search on mobile. So generally, I always recommend having your thumbnail twice here. But the next thing is he has no supporting documents. So here you have the option to upload PDFs, extra PNGs, just to really brand yourself and explain to the client exactly what you offer. But he doesn't have this at all. We have a few, okay, we've done some work here for clients. And another issue I'm finding here is that if I'm a client and I'm scrolling through here, I cannot see this unless I want to click on this and then I need to zoom in somehow. You know, generally this work looks good. It looks really good. One thing I would do is every time I deliver work to a client, I would work out a template. I would always use the same template every single time. And what I would do is basically be able to deliver an actual A4 size page to the client, but I would have this all zoomed in. So obviously I wouldn't be able to show the whole website like this, but generally I would show the important parts, the parts that look good. For example, the hero section and maybe a little bit of the contact section or whatever. But generally then it would fill up this whole screen, and any new client that's scrolling through, they can see very clearly straight away what you are capable of without having to click on here, zoom in, and do all this. So that's one thing I'd do. I would create myself a template in Canva, and that template would be on the delivery page every single time I deliver. So when you deliver your order, you can select what you want to be shown. And if the client toggles the option to say that they want it to be shown in your portfolio, that is the screen that will be shown. So also, Amin's got one order in queue right now, so he's doing okay, let's say. He is getting orders, which is a good thing. One-page digital marketing agency. Create up to one-page digital marketing agency website. Okay, great. What's included? All right, so my issue with the packages right now is that, number one, this tells me nothing. Nothing at all. Create up to one-page digital marketing agency website. But what is that? What does that include? I want to know from you, does that include the contact section? Does it include social media icons? What does that include exactly? I want to know this right here. I don't want to have a look at these generic bullet points that Fiverr already put there. I want to know from you. Also, you have 1-day delivery, which generally, if you can do this in 1 day, that's fantastic. And this is actually a real good leveraging point for new sellers. If you can bring down your delivery time at the start, purely because it gives clients more reason to go with you over other sellers, because other sellers might be taking 5 or 6 days to deliver such a thing. If you can take 1 day, that's fantastic. And if you can, that's great. I think you're over promising a little bit, but generally, if you are not extending orders or extending delivery times and you're sticking to this, that's great. One thing I disagree with straight away, unlimited revisions. 2 reasons. One, it shows that you have no confidence in your work. It shows that once you deliver something, clients will want unlimited revisions because you'll make so many mistakes. Don't do it. Get rid of it. Number 2, you will find yourself in a sticky situation at some stage, purely because you will have a difficult client and they will keep coming back to you with revision after revision after revision. And you'll get to a point where you'll be like, but dude, you're paying $85 and you want 20 revisions. Come on, like, no, I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah, but you have to because you have unlimited revisions. So you will get into that situation, I promise you. Take this away, bring this down to literally 1 or 2 revisions, something like that. Of course, you can always be flexible on your revisions with each client, but you need a boundary there just to tell the client, like, hey, this is what I offer. You know, if they do start to go over that situation of like 5 or 6 revisions, then you have something to fall back on and say, actually, hold on, I only offer 2 revisions. Any more, you need to start paying for. Okay. Standard plan, 6 pages, and premium plan. So again, I'm not seeing anything. I need more information. Okay. Going down to the description, are you a digital marketing agency owner and you need a professional website for your business? Well, you're in the right place. I'll help you to create a modern digital marketing agency website for your business. Okay, generally, does this hit my pain points? So you have to think as your client right now. Your client, who is your client? Your client is either somebody that has no idea how to create a WordPress website, or it's possibly somebody that just doesn't have the time to do it and they want to outsource this. So if it's somebody that doesn't have the time, generally they're not going to go with you, because people that don't have the time probably have the money, and they're probably not going to go with you when you're charging low amounts like this, purely because they would rather spend $300 to $500 like on a one-page website, knowing that they're going to get something that feels more premium from either a top-rated seller or some kind of Fiverr's choice, or somebody with a decent amount of feedback. So realistically, your target audience is probably those that don't know anything about WordPress and they want somebody to create it for them. So that should be your pain points. This should be who you're targeting. You're targeting people who literally have no idea, and you need to kind of take them through step by step of the whole process. Now, I might be wrong. You have already 63 reviews. So you need to base it on the kind of customers that you've been getting. What has been their pain points? Who are they? And then you need to base your description on that. And this is also where the supporting documents would come in really nicely, okay? Because the supporting documents would actually offer extra information for those type of clients who maybe don't know, and you can kind of guide them through step by step. Then we jump straight into what's included, okay? So this is okay, but generally I would get rid of a lot of this. This is all kind of things which you could easily put into your supporting documents. This right here is prime real estate. You have 1,200 characters to use for your description, and you're using it up with all of this. So generally this is great that you're telling people what it is, but for example here, basic package, theme installation, nice design. What is a nice design? Because your nice design is probably different to my nice design, and that's probably different to the majority of other people's nice design. So what is a nice design? Again, supporting documents, showing people what they could be getting for basic, standard, and premium packages, okay? People want to see. They buy with their eyes, yeah? Everybody buys with their eyes. So we want to see what's going on here. This first paragraph, again, you need to hit the pain points first. Then you bring in your solution of what you do. You said you have years of experience. It's not showing through. I don't see your years of experience here at all. Okay. Another big no-no is here. Why choose me? Okay, top rated seller. I don't know when the last time was that you updated this, because right now you are a level 1 seller. So you're not top rated. You've never been top rated if you've only got 63 feedback. So, we need to change this. Created more than 150 plus agency websites. Fantastic. Where are they? I want to see them. I want to see your portfolio. If you have an external portfolio, fantastic. Put it in your description. It's not against Fiverr rules. Put a link in your description to your portfolio. We want to see it. 100% satisfaction, VIP support. What is VIP support? This is just wasted space in your description. What the hell is VIP support? Money back guarantee. Hell no. Not on Fiverr. You can't do this. Or you can do this, but it's just not a good idea. People who offer a money back guarantee on Fiverr, or who say this in the description, are liars, to be honest. Because the situation is, a client orders with you, and then once they order, you deliver the work. Okay, they're not happy, they want to cancel the order straight away. But you're like, hold on, I offer unlimited revisions. Yeah, but hold on, you offer a money back guarantee. So, okay, if you decide to cancel the order, what can the client do? They can still leave you feedback. Yeah, Fiverr rules changed a while ago. So even on cancelled orders, clients can leave you feedback. Therefore, money back guarantee is a big no-no, because you're going to give them the money back, you're going to hand them free work, yet they can still leave you a 1-star review. Why would you do this? You don't do this at all. Money back guarantee, get rid of it. Still confused? Feel free to connect me before ordering to see your specific need in order to create a digital marketing. Again, here, yeah, there's mistakes. Feel free to connect with me before ordering. Yeah, so up here as well. Are you digital marketing agency? Are you a digital marketing agency? Okay. So these are little things that we need to improve on. Again, like I say, there's no excuse with Grammarly, ChatGPT, plenty of software out there. Even if you're not a native speaker, you shouldn't be having these mistakes, because if you're trying to work with clients who are native speakers, this is not going to give them any confidence in kind of communicating with you, okay? If we go down a little bit further, okay, last delivery 1 day ago, great. We do have a portfolio here, 4 things on it. Not bad, not bad. But generally having an external portfolio would be a lot better. One more thing, let's just take a little look at your reviews. Okay, so here's a big thing. Right now, you only have 155 reviews in total. Therefore, you cannot afford to have 1-star reviews. So if we look at this, I didn't receive what I paid for. The seller postponed delivery several times. I wouldn't recommend. Postponed delivery, probably because of your short delivery times, okay? If you can't deliver within the time frame you're promising, clients are going to get fed up. So just really take a look at that. 1-star review 3 months ago. And again, order cancelled. You see this? Order got cancelled. The customer was still able to leave a review. So, you really have to be careful. You can't afford at this stage, in your Fiverr journey, you can't afford these 1-star reviews. You really can't. Then if we just take a look at we're just going to take a look at your other gigs real quick. So let's just say this one, for example. Okay, again, very little effort. So all we have is a thumbnail. One, why are you not doing videos? Even if you don't want to be on camera, get some kind of generic video, not too generic. It still needs to sell your services, but have some video there. Again, over here, okay, 90 plus desktop and 75 plus on mobile. Okay, but give me more information. What does this mean exactly? Yeah, like if I'm a newbie to WordPress websites, I'd be like, what the hell does that mean? 90 plus. Like, is that good? Is it bad? I don't know. What does that mean, man? And here, looking to supercharge your WordPress site, send me your URL for a free audit. Fantastic. Nice. You're offering something for free. That can be kind of like your USP in a way, or your selling point. So I would include this somewhere in your thumbnail. Now, your thumbnails do need work. You are way too small in this. Every thumbnail looks the same. We need to correct the wording. The thumbnails do need work because they don't stand out, okay? But for example, send me your URL for a free audit. Free audit. Have it in your thumbnail. Attract people with the free audit if that's what you're offering, okay? All right, so Amin, you need to do a little bit of work on this in order to just level it up. And the biggest thing is you need to put in a bit more effort into your gigs. Okay, next on the chopping block we have is Gio. Okay, Gio is from Italy. He's both English and Italian. Straight away, what does he even do? Okay, so he's a video editor. So he edits videos, but big thing, straight away. This specifically says about me. We want to know who you are. Not please contact me before placing your order. No, this is about you. We want to know about you, okay? So we can discuss what should we have to do together 5+ years. Okay, so again, grammatical errors. 5+ years of experience in video editing. I will help your business stand out through video, promo, IG Reels, YouTube videos, and shorts. I don't just edit, da 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 da. Okay. Oh, what is this? Portfolio? Hit me up? Dude. Okay, fair enough. It's everybody comes to Fiverr. But you really want to be targeting professional businesses. And if a professional business reaches out to you and says, hey, Gio, do you have a portfolio? Yeah, hit me up. I'll send it over. What the? No, come on. Hit me up. No, you're not a child. You're not a teenager. Get rid of this. Looking at your gigs. So you're relatively new, 18 reviews, all 5 stars, which is fantastic. I will professionally edit Instagram Reels, video editing. I will professionally video editing YouTube videos. Okay, so the titles need a little bit of work as well because, like, generally, here I will professionally get rid of professionally. Nobody cares about that. Okay, professional doesn't matter. Yeah. Just I will edit or something like that. Just because professionally takes up too many words, too many letters in your title, and it's not a keyword. People are not searching for professionally. It's just a filler word. It's an adjective to explain your service. Think of a better word that's a lot shorter, okay? And use other keywords as well. So let's click on your gig. Okay, so 12 reviews. Let's you have a video. Let's have a look. Okay. All right. I'm bored. I would have already clicked off. Now, big thing about Gio is that generally a lot of his stuff is obviously in Italian, and that's okay. If you're targeting the Italian market, that's absolutely fine. But for English speakers or, anybody who communicates in English, let's say, this is not going to attract me because I have no idea what this is about. So generally this promo video is pretty weak because all it's doing is showing me a piece of work that you've obviously done before, but generally it's 17 seconds long. You've got up to 1 minute and 15 seconds to hold people on your page. Why are you not making use of that? You can show a lot more of your work, and also your video is an extension of your gig. Understand this, okay? It's not your portfolio piece. It's an extension. I want to know who you are, what solution you can solve for me, and I want to see maybe a couple of bits of your previous work. okay? It's not specifically just your portfolio, okay? Next shot, we obviously have your thumbnail, which is shocking. You've gone for like some kind of gothic-y, dark look, and you are not telling me that this will stand out. Look, your category is social media videos. Let's have a little look. Okay, so you see all of these? Now, question for you. Do you think that thumbnail is going to stand out in all of these? I do not see that somehow. It's not gonna. It's really not. Thumbnail needs improving drastically. Your thumbnail should also be tagged onto your video as well, because we shouldn't see this woman about to open her mouth. If we click here, this is also from what you've uploaded. Again, one is in Italian. I guess this word is success, but I have no idea what the point of this is. And this is also another one you've uploaded, which is obviously just a screenshot of, it looks like the video that you edited. What's the point? Please tell me, what is the point? How is this beneficial to any potential client clicking onto your gig? It's not. Basic package, up to 15 seconds running time, cut, transitions, motion graphics. Cool. Okay, at least you've told us exactly what we're getting, what's included. Cool. 2-day delivery, no revisions. You're a video editor and you offer no revisions whatsoever. Okay. Standard package? No. No. Premium package? Nothing. Nothing at all. No revisions. That's surprising. For video editing, I would expect at least one revision, because offering no revisions, I guarantee you're not going to get it right the first time. So a few things here as well. Because you're a new seller, personally, I would drop your prices. The problem is, as new sellers on Fiverr, your biggest competitive edge is going to be your price. And the fact is, you are charging relatively high at the moment, especially for your premium package. Yeah, 90 seconds. I don't know why you're doing 90 seconds and not 60 seconds personally. The majority of people who want reels would normally have like 60 seconds maximum. But even 155 is pretty high. If you compare that with everybody else in your niche, generally 155 is up there with the people that have 100 plus feedback, okay? So right now, you don't really have that option. If it was me, I would drop down the prices to, for example, basic package about 25, purely to get people to start clicking on my gig. But just warning, there's no point getting them to click on your gig if your gig looks like this. No point, because they're just going to click off straight away. So you're going to have high clicks and 0 conversions. So bring this down to about $25 until you get up to around level 1. Once you hit level 1, then you can increase your price. That's fine, okay? If we go down to your description, if you're looking for a pro video editor and want to boost your brand through social media, use my service. I'm a qualified video editor. What? Please tell me, what diploma did you take to be qualified in video editing? Like, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure people don't go to school. Maybe they do, I don't know. But I've never heard of somebody getting a bachelor's degree or a master's degree in video editing. How are you qualified? In what sense are you qualified? Like, get rid of it. Unless you can show me a certificate of your qualification, get rid of it. With a minimum of experience of 3 years, okay, again, this is not how we would say this. It would normally be, in the way that we would normally word it, would be with more than 3 years. We don't want to know minimum experience, more than 3 years, okay? I'm able to edit your videos for Instagram. Okay, right here. This, again, like Amin, there's no pain points, there's no solution. We want to know real world results of what you can do for me. Basic package, cool, you explain all this, but again, this could be in your supporting documents right here, rather than these random pictures. Otherwise, yeah, it needs work. Again, you're not even taking full advantage of this. This description, it needs to actually sell your services as well as tell clients what they're getting. And that's something you're not doing right now. And even if we look at, let's go back and, okay, let's look at your other one real quick. We've got 2 reviews, 4.7, not good. Video, again, it's all in Italian. This is good. This is good. It looks good. Okay, I believe this is like a YouTube video that you probably edited for somebody. Again, you're using your promo video as your portfolio, and that's not what it is, okay? It's really not what it is. We click here, again, you've got your thumbnail. Your thumbnail should be added to your video. This thumbnail, again, is shocking. Like, I will professionally video editing YouTube videos. You could add so many more keywords in here. This does not tell me that you do YouTube at all. Professionally video editing blends in with the background. You're using the same color. There's no contrast in the colors whatsoever, so nothing stands out. Here we've got another random photo that you've uploaded, another random photo you've uploaded, and we've got a piece of client work. So the biggest, hold on. And this is your description? Come on, come on. Professional video editing for your videos, long experience as a video editor. I can basically do everything from YouTube videos, promotional, and you wonder why you're not getting orders. Come on, seriously. That's bad. That's the effort in that is so low. But here's one thing I want to say, Gio, and let's get serious, okay? Because I found you on Instagram as well, and the fact is you're doing some things good because you already have an external portfolio. If we look at this external portfolio, generally I clicked on this, and one, the loading speed is very slow. But two, the portfolio, okay, it does show your previous work, which is great, but the layout of this portfolio is terrible. Okay, it's bad in my opinion. It's just video after video after video, and like as a client, I just have to keep clicking on these videos and finding like if any of them are any good. Like, it's something. I would give it a solid 4 out of 10 for effort, let's say. But another thing that I noticed, oh look, have you worked for Fiverr? No, you haven't worked for Fiverr. Instead, you made a commercial for Fiverr from scratch, and you want people to tell you what they think of it. Also, tag Fiverr to let them know. So hold on, you made a free piece of work just to show that you could do it for Fiverr, and then you're trying to get Fiverr's attention. All right. A one-off I can accept. But hold on, you work for Netflix as well? Oh no, today I recreated the famous Netflix intro. Turned out pretty close to the original. Why are you wasting your time? Just why? Rather than waste your time doing free work like this, like on the positive side, you're posting this to your social media, you're building your brand for your social media, which is good. Even though it doesn't look great, it is good. I appreciate that. But the fact is, you are wasting your time on this stuff instead of putting the time into making your Fiverr gigs so much better. And even this, this is what I find a little bit funny. You've written all this in English. This is your own, let's say, Instagram. You've written this in English, okay? Why have you put this in English, but then the majority of your Fiverr stuff is all in Italian? Yeah, like all of your previous work is in Italian. So it's like, who are you aiming towards? Is it the Italian market? Is it English speakers? I don't know. Do you want to go worldwide, or do you just want to stay in Italy? If you want to stay in Italy, hey, it's big enough. You can make enough money just from Italian clients, for sure. But you need to decide this, and you need to go in one direction, because right now you're a little bit all over the place. So Gio, you need to sort it out. All right, last one. Who do we have? Okay, Ivan. Now, this guy actually jumped on a call with me a little while back, maybe 2 months ago, on a one-to-one gig audit call, which I also offer if you want to sign up for it. It is paid, however. But basically, his gig looked a lot different before, and generally he has upped his game, starting with the intro video. Yeah, let's just take a little look at this. Really cool. So before, he wasn't even on camera, so he didn't have any intro video before. He wasn't on camera. I kind of said to him, like, dude, you need to get yourself on camera, and he's done it. Yeah, he's actually put himself on camera. As you can see, his eyes, he's following a script. That's fine. Yeah, he's not a professional on the camera, and that's completely fine. No, we don't expect you to be a professional. If that's not what you're offering, why are you going to be a professional? You're not going to be. But he's done it, which is great. His profile is, hey, I'm Ivan, and I'm a professional video editor with extensive experience in short promotional video ads and long-form YouTube videos. I'm obsessed with crafting the most engaging videos for my clients to increase their ROI and bring my real-world YouTube experience to every project I make. To keep the viewers engaged and boost your audience retention, Need videos that engage, inform, or move your audience? I'm here to help you make content they'll be eager to watch. Fantastic. It tells me who you are, what you do, why you love this so much, and exactly what you're going to do for the client. Really nice, really nice. Now, one thing I know Ivan has been struggling with is because his success score changed a bit. So he was a level 1, then he went down to like no seller. And this is what he's struggling with right now to get himself back up. Because at the end of the day, if clients do understand the leveling system on Fiverr, they're probably gonna go more towards like a level 1 seller, level 2, or even top rated, yeah, rather than just some random no seller or new seller. So he's doing good. He creates, again, he's a video editor, so he creates what's this? Promotional video ads for Instagram, TikTok, car video. And actually, this one is pretty cool. If he can do this, it is really cool. But car video ads, wedding videos, stunning mobile apps, and also cinematic trailer commercials. So this one's a great example of if you don't want to be on camera, you can generally do something like this.
In a world drowning in chaos, where bad cuts and poor transitions reign.
So what he's actually done, he's just used voiceover, but he's done all the editing. This looks amazing, like really, really good, to be honest. And still, this is not like a portfolio piece. He's showing what he's capable of, but the whole storyline and the voiceover is still a promotional video for his gig. So it's really, really cool. But let's just let's go back here first. So I would say, and I've told him this before, I feel like the biggest thing that he's doing wrong at the moment is he is a little bit all over the place with the services he offers. Now, I know that he loves the whole After Effects and that kind of stuff. And generally, I know he also has like a full-time job as well, but he wants to start building up his Fiverr and start going into freelancing. But I feel right now that his gigs are a little bit all over the place, going from short form ads to car videos, wedding videos, mobile apps, and then cinematic ones. This is great, but again, you're going into that area of being like a jack of all trades, which sometimes is not the best. You really want to be like maybe an expert in one thing. I would also, regarding like the car video ads, like how many people really order these? Maybe I'm wrong, but I do see these over social media sometimes, but I just don't know if they're that popular. Therefore, to create a gig on it and expect orders, I'm just not sure orders will come in. So fantastic promo video. I just don't know if it's the right direction. What I would do personally if I was Ivan, now I've looked over his whole profile before, and generally it is good. Probably the two things that I would say regarding Ivan's gig is that, like, this is good, yeah? And this is what I mean by the packages. He's saying specifically what's in each package. Down here, so looking for attention-grabbing short promo video ads that 10 times your conversions for your business, stop the scroll. This I don't understand, Ivan. Don't get it. Stop the scroll, specifically designed videos. Stop the scroll. Why? I don't understand why it's in this context of your description. It makes no sense. I would probably kind of get rid of this or replace it. And what I would actually do is expand on this paragraph a little bit more before I get into, hey, this is what I offer, etc., etc. But what I do like is this. What's the right tier for you? So he's broken down the different packages and he kind of tells the client, like, this is valuable information for the client to understand what it is they should be ordering. And this would be great in a supporting document, okay? So we have this thumbnail, which is not good. It's not good. You need to fix that. We have this other thumbnail, which is better. I don't like this this screenshot of you. You know, a more professional photo would be better. But we're showing kind of, okay, what you do. Okay, you work Premiere Pro, After Effects, which is great. Maybe having like some Facebook, Instagram, TikTok logos on there as well would be good. And then we go straight into this. There's no supporting documents. And I would use the supporting documents to really educate the clients on what you can deliver. Or maybe if you notice like some typical FAQs that clients are always asking, put them in your supporting documents as well. Why not? And build your brand through that. So one thing I would say about Ivan right now is, number one, he's not really building his brand. He's offering great gigs, don't get me wrong, but his branding needs to be better. Like, What colors are his branding? You know, does he have uniformed thumbnails across all gigs? No, he doesn't. You know, his branding needs to be better, and he needs to start building himself outside of Fiverr as well. Because if we go to his Instagram, this is all just about him. Yeah, his life, great photos, by the way, but this is all just about him. That's okay, but then build another Instagram which is focused more on your business. Okay, so give yourself a business name. Yeah, rather than just Ivan, give yourself a business name and start creating your brand. Really start branding yourself. And like I say, the one piece of advice I would say is that one, I would actually, if I was a video editor, I would specifically aim for a target audience, whether that's like Reels, Instagram, Facebook ads, and I would have a different gig for each one. Facebook ads, Instagram, that kind of stuff. I would go down that route, or I would just look at what the trending style of video editing is right now. So, for example, podcast video editing is blowing up. Podcasts are everywhere right now. Why are you not offering podcasts? You know, social media videos, even Facebook ads. Yeah, so many people run Facebook ads. They need an editor. Why are you not, like, you've got this one here, but I would focus one gig purely on Facebook ads. Personally, I would get rid of weddings. You know, even though the video is great and if you made this, it's fantastic. But again, if you look at the wedding gig, you have to think about your potential clients here because there are two types, yeah? So there is one, which is the videographer of the wedding. And basically, they want to outsource the footage. They want to give you the raw footage and they want you to do all the editing. Great. Okay, so that's a professional. They know what they're doing. Or there's the bride and groom who just kind of video it themselves and then they want somebody to put something together for them. And then they come to Fiverr. But if it's the bride and groom, they probably have no knowledge about what they really want. And this is where you need to sell them on what they need. Again, supporting documents. Like if I'm a bride and groom and I'm looking at this, like it's not selling me. I need you to give me like the wedding video editing gig for dummies. Yeah, I really need to be like, okay, yes, he does this, this, this. Oh, wow, it can look like this. Okay, definitely. I think this is our guy. We need to go with him. There's none of that. Okay, obviously, that would be different if you're getting more professional people come to you, but still, we want to see exactly what we're getting. But yeah, Ivan, that would be my kind of opinion. Either become an expert in one area or aim yourself more to the gigs that are more popular right now. So there we have it. 3 of you guys reviewed. I really hope it helps. And again, don't take this too personally. Like maybe I'm a little bit harsh sometimes, but that's exactly how I would want people to be with my gigs. Maybe you found value from this. And if you do, if you are brave enough to sign up for this, I'll leave a link in the description. I'm going to be making this into a regular thing because I think it will benefit a lot of you guys. And yeah, otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.